Entrepreneurs love studying winners. We dissect billion-dollar companies, analyze unicorn startups, and idolize industry titans. We try to reverse engineer their every move, hoping to replicate their success. But what if we're focusing on the wrong thing? What if the real goldmine of knowledge lies not in success stories, but in the graveyard of failed ventures? We tend to overlook the fact that failure is an inherent part of the entrepreneurial journey. For every dazzling success story, countless businesses have fallen by the wayside. Yet, we often shy away from analyzing these failures, dismissing them as irrelevant or simply too depressing to contemplate. This is a mistake. The truth is, studying failure can be far more illuminating than obsessing over success. Why? Because success is often the result of a complex interplay of factors, many of them outside our control. Timing, luck, and even random chance can play a significant role. Failure, on the other hand, tends to be more straightforward. It often boils down to specific, identifiable mistakes that we can learn from and avoid in our own ventures. Think of it this way. Success stories are like fairy tales. They tell us what's possible, but they rarely reveal the gritty details of how to get there. Failure, on the other hand, is like a blueprint in reverse. It shows us exactly where things went wrong, exposing the pitfalls and blind spots that can derail even the most promising ventures. By studying failure, we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges inherent in our industry. We learn about common pitfalls, flawed assumptions, and critical mistakes that can make or break a business. This knowledge is invaluable, providing us with a roadmap of what not to do, which can be just as important as knowing what to do. Moreover, analyzing failure allows us to develop a more realistic and resilient mindset. It reminds us that setbacks are inevitable, and that even the most successful entrepreneurs have faced their share of challenges. This perspective can be incredibly empowering, giving us the confidence to persevere through tough times and bounce back from adversity. Failure, when viewed through the right lens, becomes a powerful tool for growth. It allows us to learn from the mistakes of others, refine our strategies, and ultimately increase our chances of success. Now that we understand the importance of studying failure, let's discuss how to do it effectively. Reverse engineering failure is a systematic process that involves identifying failed competitors, analyzing their mistakes, and extracting actionable lessons for your own business. Step 1. Identify failed competitors. Start by identifying businesses in your industry that have recently failed or are on a clear downward spiral. Look for companies with similar target markets, business models, or product offerings. Step 2. Gather information. Once you've identified your subjects, gather as much information as possible about their downfall. Read articles, blog posts, and social media comments. Look for interviews with founders, employees, or industry experts. Step 3. Analyze the mistakes. Analyze the information you've gathered to identify the key factors that contributed to their failure. Look for patterns, recurring themes, and critical missteps. Categorize these mistakes into different areas such as product development, marketing, sales, operations, or leadership. Step 4. Extract actionable lessons. Once you've identified the mistakes, think about how these lessons apply to your own business. What can you learn from their failures? What steps can you take to avoid making the same mistakes? The insights you gain from reverse engineering failure should directly inform your business strategy. Use this knowledge to validate your assumptions. Are your core business assumptions aligned with market realities? Identify potential blind spots. Are there areas where your business is vulnerable to similar mistakes? Develop contingency plans. How can you mitigate the risks you've identified? Remember that the goal is not simply to avoid failure, but to use these lessons to make your business stronger and more resilient. By learning from the mistakes of others, you can navigate the challenges of entrepreneurship with greater confidence and foresight.